So listen, this is what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about, is LeVar here today? I hope is he here? He's not here today. We have to talk about Karen Huger.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Okay. Sorry, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about Karen Huger and this rehab lie or truth. We'll talk about it. We have to talk about my faith, Dr. Heavenly going too far. You guys are just taking it way too serious. We got to talk about Mauricio, the con artist, trying to get clients during the fires. What is wrong? You are so trash. Mauricio, look, you are trash.
This is the guy that threw his brother-in-law under the bus and stole clients off him. This guy is someone, being Mauricio, he has no shame in doing types of things.
You're an embarrassment, Mauricio. Go ahead, Perry.
You think throwing the brother-in-law under the bus? He threw his wife under the bus.
Yeah.
What part? What part?
Well, he's out there cheating on her and dumped her and moved off.
I forgot.
Did you forget about that?
I did.
She's home all by herself, and then she got to go and find her some little
now she's
female partner.
Well, now she's dating Teddy, because what grown woman moves into someone else's house?
What I think's so funny about the Teddy thing is that her husband, Edwin, originally believed that Teddy was having an affair with Kyle and not the horse trainer.
Well,
no, are you serious?
I'm serious.
Telling you, they're having an affair. Okay, so we'll talk about that. And then we're going to talk about Bozema. And then we're going to talk about sweet tea. Let's start with Bozema, just in case Freddie has to go somewhere. So I wanted to say this before we get started. So Bozema has unfortunately lost her house in the fire. And our heart goes out to you, Bozema. I mean, it's the fire is still going on. All right. And so we totally, I don't know, feel bad. I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry. And I hope you get through it. I don't care because she's rich. It's still devastating to have your house burned down. All right.
Well, and she works very hard because she did talk about that in her post on Instagram, like how she put blood, sweat, and tears into working so hard, being, a single black widowed woman.
I forgot
raising
about that.
A child on her own. And she did go into depth about that. And I think, I mean, it's obviously very sad. I feel sorry for her. The most important thing is she or her daughter, I believe, were not in the house because they mainly live in Hancock Park, and that their Malibu is sort of like a beach house that they have in Los Angeles. It's not the main house, from what I understand.
Oh, yeah. No, I think it was the house on the beach, but it's nice, though. It was really nice.
Yeah, it was in Malibu. It's a really nice house. And I think she originally bought that house for $5 million, I read.
Wow. Well, that's
and she spent she spent a good 2 or 3 million on it.
All right. So, okay, now go ahead, Freddie. What do you have to say about Bozema? Freddie's got to get something off of his chest. I don't know what it is. Go ahead, Freddie.
So Bozema put up a story on her video the other day hinting that she might leave the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
What?
Yeah, it was very cryptic. She didn't confirm anything. But it's sort of been making the rounds online that she said it was all very cryptic. And I'm thinking for Bose to leave, there could be reasons why, because I think with Bozema I feel that maybe Bravo are controlling her a bit and that she's not being the person that she really is, because I know someone that worked with her at Netflix, and they said that she was just really funny and outgoing, and I don't feel we're really seeing that funny side of her, and that they sort of and she's sort of being a bit of a Dorit puppet.
Yes.
But the thing is, why would a single independent black woman who's got a net worth of $30 million want to hang out and be friends so close with someone that pretends they're rich all day?
Well, exactly.
You're saying that
don't get
maybe for a storyline, they kind of pushed her in the direction of hanging out with Dorit, who no one
Yeah.
likes, including
Well,
PK.
Well, no one likes her. Her fat ass husband doesn't like her either. So they thought, and Kyle doesn't now like her. So they thought, well, Dorit sort of needs a friend, so we'll get the new girl to do it type.
Or Dorit knows if you don't film, if everyone doesn't want to film with you, so maybe Dorit approached her first.
Oh,
What do you
definitely.
think?
Dorit would have approached her just so she could get Bose's contact book of rich CEOs to date, because Dorit knows that she's going to get nothing in a divorce because her husband has no money either.
Right. I mean, if anything, if they separate, she's gonna receive more debt
Ready.
than income. But it's a trip with Dorit. Dorit chased her down. Dorit don't have nobody to talk to besides Erica, and Erica go on both sides. But that's why she trapped Bozema.
Well,
Mhm.
listen,
Made her best friend.
all of the Bravo shows are tanking except for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. They were almost
Salt
at
Lake,
1 million.
Salt Lake City's going up in views as well, actually.
Oh, that's right. I was supposed to watch that damn show. I forgot about it.
Mary,
Is it good?
Mary Cosby's back. She's a main housewife again, which is good.
Lord.
She's quite funny. I just love how cuckoo she is. I'm like, are you actually that nuts? Or do you put it on? Like, how does it is what I really want to know. But yeah, it has actually been really good. I would say actually that after Beverly Hills, it is my second favorite housewife show at the moment.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
because I just don't think the other ones are really doing it for me. I think Atlanta will be back in the top 2 again when it comes back. I'm hoping that's going to be really good by bringing back all of those OGs. So we'll see what happens there.
So somebody in the chat saying that Salt Lake is the best, but
I forgot all about it. I should start watching it.
It could be though. Like maybe it got to this little boring stage for me when I was watching.
Yeah.
But maybe Mary Cosby put Grandpa to sleep, and she's coming out now.
Well, yeah.
Florida allegedly. So she's like, oh yeah, Robert doesn't want to, but they lead separate lives, and she hints about this so much about it's just me and my son, not me, Robert, and Robert Jr. So I believe the rumors that Robert Sr. lives in Florida somewhere, and she lives in Salt Lake City. And she needs this show. This is why she's making more of an effort, because her house is in foreclosure.
Her house is in foreclosure?
Mary Cosby's house is in foreclosure.
You're lying. Well,
I'm not lying. It's in foreclosure. I'll find the documents.
No, that's just something I say, Freddie. I know you're not lying, but oh my God. All right. Let me hurry because I'm taking all day. Did you want to say anything else about Bozema? How's the public receiving Bozema?
I think people like her. I think they like that she's a really different type of housewife we've had, because, yeah, we've had single women. Yes, we've had black housewives before, but they've always been like actresses or the wife of or ex-wife of someone famous. Yeah. I mean, even with white women on these shows, they've not gone for like a market, global head of marketing sort of boss that's done corporate America jobs. We never had a housewife like that. So I think that's really interesting. She seems like a nice person. I like the fact that they've got someone that doesn't seem to really have any skeletons in their closet either.
Everybody has skeletons.
Well, I don't. Yeah, but I don't think
we must investigate.
I don't think she's someone that's like, maybe thrown people under the bus or like stolen or that type of. That's sort of what I mean there.
Well, I mean, for me though, she come across, and is it the best for me on the show when I'm watching it? No, but she's come across as a strong, confident black woman. I like that. But I don't understand, like, every episode is her and the gold digger.
Yeah.
We don't like you hanging with Dorit, Bozema. Okay, like
That's
get
the thing.
another friend.
Yeah.
It's like-
Don't quit, but ditch Dorit as a friend, please.
Don't
Thank-
quit. Don't quit.
because if Dorit wasn't going through divorce, she would not be talking to no other black woman.
And let's be honest, she's using Bozema because of all the shit she's said about
Exactly.
so she can have a friend that isn't her cleaner or whatever she said. Her mum's cleaner was her best friend and was black or something like that.
And then she treated Garcelle
Dorit
so
said
shitty.
she likes black people. My mom's maid is black.
Exactly. She treated Garcelle so shitty. So now she's trying to revamp her
She wants the black community to go, she's not a
Yeah.
bad person,
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, she's still a gold digger to me.
All right, you
And
guys.
her husband's lost a lot of weight, which is good for him.
Yeah, from stress.
He's on it, I think.
All right, let's move on to Karen Huger.